And so, the real game for Crusader Kings 2 begins! Alright, so at this point, if you haven't already, there's an episode 0. You don't have to watch it, but more or less just covers me creating a character, picking a region, doing a few initial stuff at the beginning of the game. But now we're actually going to start playing the real game, pretty much at this point. And, yeah, it's going to be a little bit of conquering and other stuff like that. Alright, let's see if I can figure out where it is. There we go. Alright, so, pretty much I haven't really played any part of the game just yet. The world's more or less as it is at the start of the game. I kind of wish I could rename my character, but, well, can't really change the ruler at this point, because my, stupidity. I don't really feel like restarting to, like, you know, make this guy from scratch and doing the episode 0 again, so we're just going to start playing him as is. Just go from there. It's possible if you want to, you can rename your character and have, like, you know, I could put in DFuxa, for example, for my character name, and then the dynasty would be Fuxa Dynasty. But whatever, it's fine as is. Okay, so I have to start thinking a little bit about what my plan's going to be here. Right now I'm building up troops in my capital. And the quicker I get those troops, the faster I can start invading, like this guy, for example. Put the game speed on. Just get going. To the gullible Anders, tales and misdeeds told from islands. This can happen. Sometimes happen. People can declare war on you. It's not ideal that I'm getting declared war on already. So what's this guy? This guy's Jolend. That's a bit annoying. So this guy right here, Jolend, decided to declare war on me, which is kind of bad. He's kind of big. Like, he's got troops galore compared to me. He's got a total of 1361 troops, of like a total of 1442. Me, I've got, you know, 593 of 935. I'm not going to win if I battle this guy, which is kind of a nuisance. Alright, so basically he wants to subjugate me. I might actually just offer peace and say, okay. And we won't have peace at the moment, which is a bit of a nuisance. I don't think I can plot to kill him at the moment just yet. No, he's got, you know, no chance of being killed. So, that's not a good thing to happen. We're just going to raise our troops then, I guess, and just, you know, try and keep these guys alive. It'd be good if he declared war on someone else, but I'm not sure he's going to do that. And this is actually something else he can do as well. He's actually going to call in all his vassals. And basically, he basically has a whole bunch of vassals. So this guy, he's like got only like a couple of counties under his direct control. And those are like, you know, Finn here. And I think Sigillin right there. So he's only got these two counties in his control. But all these other guys, he can call them into battle. So they're going to come after me at some point. So basically, they're going to raise the levies and just come after me. Not a whole lot I can do about that. I guess I'll try fighting him and get a little bit of prestige. And unfortunately, that guy's got a whole lot of troops there, but oh well. So there's this big army. This is his army. Nothing I can do about it. He's basically just going to siege my lands, and then that'll be it. So we're about to be conquered by Denmark. So yeah, basically that's all his guys. That's been a nuisance. He's got a defensive bonus there. So there goes all my troops. So basically what's happened here, this guy has conquered me. I'm going to lose a whole bunch of prestige, but oh well. So basically what happens here, this guy's subjugating me. And what that means is I'm now basically directly under this guy's control. I'm not out of the game just yet because that's not how the game specifically works, but he's basically conquered my realm. So Denmark now basically owns, my territories, but he doesn't actually own my territory specifically. He just owns me. Basically, he conquered me. He didn't conquer my territories. So that's a bit of a nuisance, but well. Alright, blah blah. We offer a safe release of my wife. I kind of need my wife, so yeah, we'll accept that. Need to have babies, you know. Apparently someone died while I wasn't looking, so we'll have to fix that up. It's got a nuisance that all these guys have terrible, terrible learning, but oh well. Let's build Zeal here, I guess. So, that's sort of going to throw a stick into my plans, because now I'm basically under this guy's control, but whatever. It's not a big deal to be under this guy's control. I can break free from him eventually. That'll happen with small rounds, by the way. They'll be hit by bigger guys, and that'll be basically it with them. If I want to, I could like declare war on this guy, for example. And you know what? That's actually stuff I should really be looking into. Let's just start fabricating claims on Auckland here. So I'll note that fabricating claims here, this is basically how you can like basically cast this ballet to attack people. Something about this game is that you can't just directly go declare war on people without a reason. So if I want to, I could like do like a specific subjugation war. Basically, lets me declare war on this guy, but I can only do it to one ruler at a time. So I don't want to basically waste it on this one little county. This guy, he decided to waste it on me, which is kind of a nuisance, but oh well. Not a big deal. I'm going to basically try and get this guy to get some papers, and he'll try and fabricate a claim on it, and then that'll be another way of declaring war. So basically, this game's kind of complicated with like how like everything works, because there's like a whole lot of systems in play. It's a very interesting grand strategy game that Paradox put out. So basically, there's a whole lot of things that you can and cannot do. You have to follow like different things. He wants to be my chancellor apparently. Okay, accept. So you know how like I basically like appoint these guys. He doesn't appoint me to be his chancellor. So basically, I'm the guy who does all the diplomacy for this guy here. So let's see here. If I go to vassals, I should be in here somewhere. I'm right here basically. So I'm basically the Chancellor of Sejellans. I'm basically this guy's. I'm this guy for the guy down here at the moment, the Chancellor, and I basically do diplomacy stuff. So basically, you can like fill up the roles like in different parts of the kingdom. Cool. Adar was born to this guy. Courtiers are guys in your court. They basically do stuff. My court grew. Cool. By the way, I'll note that there's like different things about opinion, by the way. So something I note here is this guy basically declared war on me. And my character has like a opinion of him, but it's worth knowing that even though he declared war on me, I got like the content rating in there. So it's actually really great that I got content, because this guy likes content guys. So I'm basically a prestige guy to conquer. So he conquered me basically is what happened there. I'm probably liking him better than most of his vassals are liking him. Probably. Well, maybe not. I'm just liking more than this guy right here. So I'm right here. Vassal opinion will be pretty important, and hooray, my wife's pregnant. Just what I wanted. Hopefully I get a son. We might as well speed up the game at this point. It's not like I have to keep it slow, so let's just speed it up a little bit. So my wife is pregnant. Hopefully she'll have a boy. Ah, I just got a daughter. Oh well. A daughter was born to Anders of Alferheim and Chief Yersa of Alferheim, named Sif. So there's my daughter. Basically, this is an heir, I guess, to the throne. I think. I'm not sure females can be heirs in Norse society, but yeah, I've got myself an heir. Ooh, she's a hunchback. So that's going to hurt her attraction ability and not make her very attractive. But oh well. Alright, this is actually something I noticed. There's actually stuff called decisions. I'm not really going to do a whole lot of them at the moment, but it'll be something we're, look into. Promote commander, what does this do? Constitutions, I have to have prestige 10, has wealth of at least 1.9, and a soldier named Sylvia appears in the court of Anders. Cool, so nice. They got a way to get commanders. That's good to know. If I need a soldier guy, I can do that. Get myself a soldier. What did he just do? So, this guy, who's my liege at this point, he decided to declare war on this guy right here. Who are you? Oh, this guy. Okay, so this guy's my liege. He conquered me, so yeah, he basically owns me. He just went to declare war on this guy, and he's apparently going to fight for East Gett's subjugation war. He wants to become the king of Sweden, apparently. Okay, so this is something to note, by the way. He wants to become a king of Sweden. While he's got this sort of trait here on, he can basically declare war on anyone he wants in Sweden. So he's going to go nuts and start declaring war on all the guys up here. And as you can see, now he's able to call me into war, so except now basically all these guys, they're vassals, and him as well. We're all going to basically go to war. Might as well raise my army. It's worth knowing that Norse like to fight, so it's actually a good thing to be fighting at all times. So let's just send my guys here. I should really slow down time a little bit because we're fighting. So we're just going to go into this territory here and start conquering it. Maybe I'll get a little bit of prestige. I'm not sure I'll get prestige, but, it's good to fight. Fighting basically makes people happy. And we're done. Okay. So, it's no longer valid. What happened? Did he die? What happened? It went inconclusive there for some reason. Because it was no longer valid for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe the guy died over here. Who knows? Disband my troops. So I'll note that with the Norse, they're going to be fighting each other a whole lot in the beginning of the game. It's just what they do. They fight. It's not like they can raid because they don't have ships yet. Basically, these guys will become Viking raiders at some point, but right now we don't have any technology. So we can't build ships or anything, so no ships, no raiding. So we're just going to fight each other a lot. Ooh! So this guy just became king, and he now owns all this territory over here. Interesting. And my guy is yet to get myself a fabricated claim. What's this chance basically here? So, worth knowing it's not like just automatic or anything to get a claim on, like, fabrication here. Basically, yearly I have a 6% chance to get a claim on this territory here. So if I'm lucky, I'll be able to get a claim here and then I'll be able to conquer it. But it'll take a little bit to get there. Oh, nothing really important here. Just decisions, decisions, decisions. And auto saving because that'll happen a lot. Your wife, Chief Steward, has sent you a gift. It is a small puppy, but the finest pedigree and destined to grow into a great hunting dog. I will accept this gracious gift, send it back, or pay someone to quietly dispose of it. So let's see here. I can get diplomacy and health. I can send it back. She'll be insulted. Or I can pay someone to dispose of it, and she'll have a chance of being insulted. I don't see any reason not to accept this, so let's just do it. Your new puppy has no name yet, my lord. What do you want to call it? I can go Faithful Hunter, Tricky, or Fenrir. So Faithful Hunter, Tricky. You know, I'm partial to Loki. Let's go with Tricky. Oh, what just happened here? You decided to revoke blanking. Who's this guy? Apparently wants to revoke this guy's county over here. Okay. I'll accept that. Whatever, it's reason to go to war. I'm not going to complain. Much. Unless he listens to me. Then I'm going to complain. Because that'll be a let's play. Is that me? No. That's this guy. I should be in this battle. I'm going to put myself in the battle. So yeah, you can actually lead troops in this game. Specifically yourself. Okay, let's get down here. Get the battle! Get happy! Let's go down here. Try and pick off his army. And I think this guy's locked onto me. It's perfectly it's possible to lock onto allied, forces. He's going to go to more. I'm just going to get there before he leaves, so we'll catch him. And that'll be it for him. And we're just going to initiate a battle with this guy. And that's basically it for him. So that battle's done. My peasants get a little bit happy because we're in war. We'll start sieging up this guy's property. Your dog's growing quickly and is no longer a little puppy. He runs fast and has keen nose, and your dog handler praises his good character. Good dog. Nice, prestige. I need prestige. It's worth knowing that in the beginning of the game, the Norse are really, really strong in numbers, but they're not necessarily strong in technology. But at the start of the game, they're a fearsome opponent to fight. So we're going to be decimating guys in the beginning of the game. We're slowly going to take this guy's property, hopefully. I'm not sure we're going to take it before this guy, but oh well. If I do, it's great, because I'll get prestige for it, I think. Basically, oh, okay, I don't get prestige. I just got money. But yeah, you can get prestige and gold for basically sieging things. So there goes that guy. I basically just lost my steward there for some reason. I guess she'll be my steward now. Build my legend. So this guy's conquered. So it ended. He won. This guy has county revoked, I guess. He served the title of this one over here, basically. So the king just took this county for himself. Took it from this guy. He could do that to me as well. Unfortunately. Hopefully it won't. And as you can see, this guy now dislikes him a whole lot because basically he got cuckolded, he got a rival, fired from council. He does not like his liege at the moment. This guy right here. Doesn't like this guy, our liege. There goes that. My liege, since I arrived in Naxos, there's never been a shortage of soldiers, reinforcing the troops stationed there. Under our guidance, they believe be fame and fortune awaits them. Let's hope so. So that event just basically means I get an increase in what do you call it? People coming here. Blah blah. Bearcourt, Champlain. Okay, who are you? Of course, we'll let her get do that. So she's not my court campaign because she's better at it. That'll happen every so often. You'll have like your courtiers or your vassals pop up, say, "Hey, I'm better than your current guy for your job. Let me do it," and then you can either replace him or not. My arbitrary slot just cost me several gold coins. I lost too much. I lost a gold coin. Oh no! My precious gold. And my gold is precious. I've decided to instate medium tribal organization law. All you need to do is support yourself and my other loyal vassals. Okay, I'll prove. So Lords of Sijalin have approved the installation of medium tribal organization law. That basically means that in the laws here, he's basically going to have, I think, a couple bonuses to do stuff. And of course, someone disliked that, so he's actually founding a faction to basically lower tribal organization. So this guy here, who owns these counties right here, he's like, I don't like this. Let's found a faction to lower that. Who's this guy? Oh, okay, so we're back to war again with these guys over here again. Okay, accept. Get my troops. We'll go to Dal, why not? And let's go slower, because it's not good to go fast when you're in war, because bad things can happen. Now we're going to call the arms. So we're going to battle these guys here. I'm just going to siege down this state over here. Woo, that's a big army. Shoot, that's not good. Let's see here. Okay, I'm going to have to wait. I'm basically going to wait for this guy to attack over here. He's going to try and flee, but I don't think he will. But it's possible if I get down there I can help my liege to conquer Sweden, so... Oh, we're going to catch this guy, apparently. I got wounded. Okay, that sucks. Okay, we killed that small army. Let's see if I can get down here and help my king out. Or my lord, or my liege, whatever else we want to call him. Nope, I'm not going to get here in time. Too bad. Okay, we're just going to flee. So we might lose this war in a moment, which sucks, but oh well. We're not dead yet. We still got soldiers. Okay, let's see if we can force in time. I think we got more forces at this point, so... Yep, we got enough guys to basically pump them out. This guy will come in and reinforce us. And now we got more troops than this guy. Numbers play a big role, of course, in this game. So... We're going to crush this guy's army, get a huge war score. War score basically determines how well you're basically going to be victorious in the game. In this game, rather. Alright, let's see if I can crush the rest of this guy's army. Nice. We're just gonna chase this guy around. And nice, my wound healed. Very nice. I'm now scarred. But that's okay. Scars is okay for prestige. Scars are good. Oh, this guy keeps fleeing from me. Now, I have to ask, is this guy at war with someone else? Yeah, this guy's fighting a war on two fronts. He's actually under attack by this guy right here, I think. Or maybe it's just this guy. But yeah, this guy here is attacking this guy along with us. So these guys are actually in red. But we're just at war with them by simple fact that we're going after the same guy, I guess. Basically, he's defending against us. Well, he's also attacking his Lord Liege, I guess. It can get very confusing in this game sometimes, because you'll have guys declaring war and defending against other guys. You know, European politics and all that. It doesn't change. I'll just keep going after these guys. I'm trying to get my battle prestige up, so I can get like some traits on my guy. Basically, you can like learn like different ways of like doing battles and such, and that can really help you in combat further down the line. So we'll just, you know, battle on. There we go. Let's go after this little place of land, I guess. We'll conquer it. So yeah, there's two wars going on with this guy. This guy's attacking his own liege, and then we're attacking the entire province. So yes, battles. Oh, he tried to run from my liege's army. It didn't work too well. Work out for him. Cool. Who's with me, by the way? Apparently the army of Ulfr is with me, apparently. Or that's me. The guy with Bertil, so from Vestfold. So this guy's army is with me. Whatever, works for me. My allies with me. You basically can tell what armies are in a thing. Like you can see like blue bars here. That basically tells you like there's allied armies here, and then these red ones indicate like enemy armies. So they're a little pissed me there's multiple armies in the province and such. Let's see here. Let's go over here. I think this guy is attached to me. So I got a few more troops in my army. Or not really my army, but just with my army. So yeah, he's going to join me here. We'll be a little bit bigger. I'll let my liege do all the battles for now, and we're going to do a little bit of sieging. Win this war, be done with it. Then this entire province over here will be in our just my liege's domain, and then blah blah blah. It's actually sort of good to have this guy get really big, because he'll fracture apart if he has multiple heirs and such. Which he does. He has basically a couple guys here, a couple chiefs. He's really old, 85. You usually don't get old this much in the game, but the Norse leaders for some reason have a good reason to get old for some reason. They just get like, you know, like age 85, 90. Who cares? They'll live for all, you know, all time basically. Usually, leaders will only live about like, you know, be like 50. Usually, I guess average. Makes sense, right? Olden times, people didn't live as long. But for some reason, this guy's really old. Our liege lord. Alright, so we won. Now this is all my liege's lord's land. Blah, blah. Okay, disband you guys. Go home. Speed up time. Hooray, my wife's pregnant again. More prestige. So I haven't figured out yet. Prestige and piety over here actually are going to be your score. They let you do other stuff too, but they're primarily important for basically building score in this game. The more prestige you have, the more score you come out with it. I decided to institute high tribal organization law. All that is needed is the support of yourself and my other loyal vassals. Your Jarl. Okay, approve. So, it looks like our liege died. Nope, not you. So, the guy who was 85, he finally just died. So, our liege died. And that caused his son here to basically take over. I think. So that's the kingdom we're part of right there. Who's your brother? And there's his brother. So his brother just took this land. Basically this is what happened in this game. You'll have like, fractured lands because like, there'll be multiple heirs. And of course, like, they have to divide the lands between them for the Norse. That's the sort of how it works for the Norse. For the other guys, they can get, some advantages that basically make it a little bit easier. And here's what the world looks like so far, by the way. The Arabs are starting to fracture and fall apart. West France is formed over here. So there's King Carl. Charlemagne. Maybe he'll form the Holy Roman Empire, we'll see. And, everything's more or less a mess. Here's the Byzantine Empire. Here's the Indian nation. The steppes. The stuff's happening. Let's see here. Hooray! So, I'll note that at age 6 you can start, basically educating your children. So, it's time for you to get educated. We're going to educate you to be something. Alright, I need to check out who I've got here. So, I probably want to have her be basically your good diplomacy or like, science stuff. Diplomacy might be the best thing to do. I don't know if I want her to be educated by this person, but... Or I could educate her. Why not? I'll educate her. Am I the best person for it? Yeah, I'm probably the best person for it, so... I'll educate her. Sif will be educated by me. I'm going to be my child's guardian. So basically, in this game, like, parents don't necessarily raise their children past the age of 6. They basically give them to, like, a tutor, I guess, to basically raise them between the ages of 6 and 16. And from there, they basically learn the skills of life. Blah, blah, blah. Cool. So, here's a cool event for the Norse. Basically, my steward, Gorelli, tells me that her efforts at increasing religious fervor among the people have met with great success. A small army of zealots have converged at Acrosis, ready to serve me. So, basically, what this means is I'm going to have, like, a bunch of guys. But we don't actually need them right now, so we're just going to disband them right away. Now, the reason I just disband those guys, basically they're special troops, but they have a special condition for use. If you don't disband them right away, basically, after a certain amount of time, they'll basically get fed up with, like, being, like, not being able to do anything, and then they'll, like, basically retaliate against you. Depending on what type of they are, in let's say zealots will basically retaliate. I think they take your prestige. Like, the other guys, they might take your money, and so forth and so forth. So don't piss off, like, your guys that way, if you'll need them. And damn, I got another daughter. I'm getting old. My wife is also getting old. But we keep having daughters. Kind of a nuisance. Apparently one of my couriers have been annoying my wife, Yursa, and instead of asking my for help, she took matters into her own hands and made sure the courier would never annoy her again, or he know the consequences. Alright, so I can piss off my girly here. Or I can say, good job. I think I like my wife enough to say good job. Good job, wife. And I lost my steward. They keep dying! Probably of old age. That's a bit annoying too, because I actually had a good steward there. Alright, let's see if I can find myself a better steward. Now, there's a couple ways of doing this. I think this early in the game, what we're going to do, we're just going to buy steward. So, we'll go here. And I'm basically just going to try and invite a noble into my court who can basically, you know, take the reins of my stewardship. So, let's do this a few times. 1, 2, 3. Now, let's see if I get a good steward to pop out. Alright, so, looks like we got a good guy right here. Philip Court of Elmer. He's basically 29. He's got a nice touch and he's got a nice high score, so you're going to be my steward. Excellent. Now what's this? Special minor titles grantable. Commander of Alfarheim. Alright, so basically there's a bunch of titles here. You actually can give these to like different guys. Right now this guy's my commander apparently. That's fine. And you can give like different like, you know, things to different people if you want to. So, commanders are the only ones after the marshal and the ruler who are allowed to command armies. They basically get monthly salary, they get the opinion of you, blah blah blah. Apparently this guy's my commander. He's a wounded commander, but oh well, that's fine, he can be wounded. Why do you dislike me so much? You're fired from council, that would probably piss you off. But whatever, we'll ignore this for now. At some point I'll start granting out titles, but I don't need to just yet. My liege, blah blah, more troops, cool. Let us hope so. Okay, you've been studying the art of mounted combat under the tutelage of a skilled local horseman. The bruises on you occurred from falling off your horses will heal in time, and they are a small price to pay for increased horsemanship. So giddy up! I got martial skill. More martial, cool. More martial means I'm a lot stronger. Which means I got better troop training ability. My daughter Sif is aiming to be stars, the ambitious little brat. So I can make her ambitious, or I can make her lose the trait ambitious. Why not? We'll say that's only her right. So she sets goals for herself and becomes ambitious. So basically this means she's going to have the ambitious trait. And this basically increases her ability to be basically capable of doing stuff. So basically she'll increase like martial intrigue, diplomacy, blah blah. She won't like content people though, so she's actually going to dislike me a little bit, I think. She won't like me, I don't think. Perhaps. We'll see. Once she becomes 16. King Carl of West Francia has set up Pope Gilbert as the anti-pope. That's interesting. What happened here? So, this guy here is King Charlemagne. Why are you setting up an anti-pope? And if you have no idea what's going on here, basically he set up a pope to oppose the current pope. I have no idea why I did that. He might be planning to conquer the Pope for some reason. My wife here tells me she's pregnant, but that can't be right, can it? That besets me. Okay, whatever. Who cares? Oh well, you know, we are in war again. So it looks like someone has decided to declare a separation war. Blah blah. We'll lose prestige if we don't accept, and I don't want to basically not accept because I want to basically have my guys go to war. So accept.